What's up and good morning, guys. It is an early one today. Now I don't know exactly how many days off we are in terms of delay from video filming to video posting, but as of today, yesterday was Halloween. I'm sure it's not gonna make sense when I upload it, but last night was I don't know if you've ever been in Vegas for Halloween, but it was pretty crazy. And you guys know me. You guys know I'm not cut out for that whole nightlife lifestyle or any of that. It's just not my cup of tea. I can stay up all night long doing work, but as soon as it's like going out on the town or something like that, I am hurting. But last night kind of rolled into today, which is my birthday, so we kind of felt like I guess we had to do something. But hey, you know, it was really cool to be out there with all my boys from around the country that I have you know, met over the years through the old Instagrams and social media. So had a good time, that's for sure. Now the reason I'm up so early and getting to SEMA the earliest I've gotten to SEMA all week is that Tri-Ace Tires, the owner of Mark My Tires, the tire company that sponsored the BBB build, is throwing a kind of an appreciation meeting over at their booth this morning for everybody that is running their tires at SEMA. And I know I've done some complaining in the earlier days of being here, but I truly am appreciative for every single sponsor. Hold on. Also thankful to Tier 1 Motorsports for making sure the truck is clean every single day while we're here at SEMA.
Thank you for the shout-out.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. But yeah, I truly am thankful for every single sponsor that has been a part of the BBB build and helped me get to where we are over here at SEMA. So we're back in the South Hall here, looking for the Tri-Ace Tire booth, which, good luck, there are so many booths here. Day 42. I've done 2 laps around this place. Can't find the tire booth. If you don't hear from me soon, send help. I've realized, flannel, bad choice, really hot in here. All this walking, it's not a good idea. I've also realized they use a numbering system to number every booth. It makes no sense. I'm out of breath. I don't know, guys, either I'm seeing this or this is a mirage, but we might have found it.
What's up, brother?
How's it going, man?
Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
everybody from C4 Off-Road, the guy that makes my rock lights, as well as the guy that got me the last minute pause for the front. Unfortunately, we ran out of time for the rears, but
they're in your truck right now.
Are they?
Yep.
No way, brother. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. That's service, guys. That's why I deal with C4 Off-Road.
Also got your nice little goodie bag in there.
No way.
So you're set, man.
Sweet, brother. Well, everybody make sure you go check out C4 Off-Road.
Road because it's the only lights I've run on any of my trucks, and obviously we've established this relationship. We're going to continue to run C4 Off-Road, so make sure you guys go check them out. So I decided to swing by over here back down, some call it RBP Alley, some call it D Block, but as you'll see, aside from a couple of trucks here, they actually organized kind of a movement last night to move their trucks a little bit further down the alley so they're a little bit more noticeable. But as you can see on this side, a few of the Jeep guys partied a little too hard last night, so they weren't here in time to move their Jeeps in the morning. But glad to see these trucks are going to get a little bit of recognition. You know, I would be very, very upset if I got stuck in this back alley because there's just nobody back here. So one of the things I really also want to do while I'm here at SEMA is kind of make the rounds and say thank you to every sponsor of the build. So we've kind of been slowly working our way through and finding them, and let me tell you, it's just not easy to find, but we are on our way over here to True Spike, who obviously sponsored the spiked lug nuts for the truck.
All right, everybody, so we have Enrique here with True Spike. Enrique, first of all, I appreciate you guys sponsoring the build. I'm honored to run your guys' product. From what I've seen, this is obviously the top-notch lug nut spike company out there, so I wouldn't run anything other than True Spike.
Thank you.
Feel free to kind of tell us a little bit, walk yourself through the product as to why your guys' is the best spike lug nut out there.
Well, what distinguishes our lug nuts against all the other lug nuts in the market right now, it's basically our patented lug nut system. So what we did is basically we created a regular standard steel lug nut with an extended stud, and we designed it about 50 different caps for them. You can pretty much mix and match any of the designs that we have. For SEMA 2018, we introduced also 2 new products. One of them is our True Spike ball stem caps. Our design is the only design in the industry that allows for the ball stem cap cover to cover complete the stem on it. No other company manufactures a similar product that covers the whole valve stem. You come here, show you look. When it's installed, it covers the complete valve stem cap.
That's
so
awesome.
it can give you a really nice, clean look compared to other companies. Another product that we came out for 2018 are our spike antennas.
Awesome.
This is a new design that we have for 2018. They basically fit any vehicle with a stud-mounted antenna. And last, I'm going to show you our new product, which is a true spike center cap. The idea behind this product is it's for the consumer that have a wheel with plastic covered center caps and they want to install true spike lock nuts. We came out with this universal center cap. What it does is replace the factory plastic center cap and replace it with a billet plate that allows you to install the true spikes. So basically this is your factory cap.
Right.
Once you remove it, you can install our whole system and run spikes on them.
Oh, it looks way cleaner than the plastic.
It looks way cleaner. And thank you very much for coming by. I'm super happy to work with you guys on your build.
So as you guys know, I like to follow very unique builds, and one that caught my eye a long time ago was the fact that somebody was willing to take a perfectly brand new Escalade, which is already, by the way, a ton of money, and then throw in a ton of money and a ton of work to put it on Boggers, which just probably blows a lot of people's minds. May not seem practical, but to me, that's the kind of crazy stuff that I like. So we've got Lacey Blair here, who most of you guys probably know from Instagram because she's huge all over Instagram, and also has a YouTube channel, which we'll put down in the description. But Lacey, feel free to talk to us about your beautiful Escalade.
Awesome, yeah, so like you said, not many people take a luxury vehicle and just ruin it. Basically, shout out to the Instagram haters. That's like the name for it now. It's ruined, right? So, a little bit about the specs on it. So what we've got underneath it is 15 inches of full throttle suspension, all powder coated by Zach Pinnock at Bright Creek Customs. We've also got some paint matched factory paint done by Marty Newkirk at Canaan's Auto Body. And then this beautiful setup over here is Hostile Forge 2616 Punishers with true spike lug nuts, and then they are wrapped in Interco Boggers 44 and 19.5 inches wide, so that's a serious setup. So kind of classy, a little bit trashy, you know, throw a little bit of redneck on there with the Boggers. That's what I'm about.
Well, now keep in mind, not only is she amazing at explaining it, and she's been running the Hostile Wheel booth, by the way, but if you go on her Instagram, you'll see she's under here. She's getting dirty. She was working on this thing. It's
As
not
much
like,
as I can.
Yeah,
As much as they'll let me.
It's not like this thing was just dropped off on a shop, I believe. Boyfriend? Husband?
Yeah, me and my boyfriend own Bright Creek Customs. It's in Missouri, so that's where this was built.
Thank you, Lacey. We appreciate
No
it.
problem. Oh, we gotta talk about what's under the hood also.
Well, then let's talk about what's under the hood.
Like, that's like a freezing moment.
Oh,
We gotta talk
okay,
about what's under the hood.
okay.
A Whipple charger
Nice.
and also nitrous.
No way.
Yeah. So just have to throw that out there because that's fun too.
So are you going to be
Big,
the
loud,
cruise?
obnoxious. Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay, well then we'll check it out there and we'll actually see this thing runs. So after miles and miles and miles of tire companies and wheel companies, I finally found where I feel at home, guys. We are here in the more direct-to-consumer truck product area. We've got toolboxes, tonneau covers. Over here we've got some more of the construction-based stuff. So now we're in an area where I can actually kind of interact with the companies and really kind of dial in some parts that I could see being on the BBB build in the future. So speaking of coming up here in more of the consumer stuff, we ran into the FTS booth. Now, if you guys know any of FTS's stuff, everybody's got something to say bad about any lift kit company, but I have never heard anything bad about FTS. They really put in the time and the engineering and the money to not only make a beautiful lift kit, but to make a lift kit that is functional. So here we've got a 2019 GMC, which is also my first time seeing a 2019 in person, so it's actually really cool. And I must say, just based on the front end look of this truck, it is much better looking than the 2019 Chevy. So here they're running their coilover kit with the 4-link bars. And the awesome thing about FTS is they have a lot of the faceplates, like you guys saw in my last video or 2 videos ago with the Ultimate Air Ride setup, that they are now starting to incorporate these faceplates, which really allows you a lot of different changes in terms of customizing the look of your lift kit, so you obviously don't look like everybody else's lift kit. And then up front here, obviously the 1500s now come stock with the coilovers. So this is a 12-inch coilover kit using FTS shocks with the coilovers. The thing that kind of separates FTS from the rest of the companies is you'll see their front cradle down there. I'm not exactly sure what you call that, but most companies leave those open, whereas FTS uses that as another option to really dress the truck up. This truck's running 26-inch American Force wheels on 37-inch Fury tires. Now, I was talking to them about a larger tire size, and they're saying that they're starting to run into issues now because the new wheel well design on the GM trucks is actually pushing the tires in a different direction, as well as there are bigger brake calipers, which means you now need to bring a bigger spacer on the tire to space it out, which then, when you turn a tire that is spaced out that far, you're running into rubbing issues. So they're saying, coming up, you're going to start seeing a lot more of these bigger trucks with smaller tires on them to kind of avoid that issue of having to trim things.
So obviously, as you guys know, I'm running the Ultimate Air Ride setup on my truck, and really what put me kind of in the mindset that I need a truck that is able to go up and down was the second I saw the release of the any level lift. How many years ago was it?
You know, we launched the product in 2016 at this show. So
Gotcha, so about 2 years ago now, I would say?
Yes, sir.
So about 2 years ago, I ran into the Ultimate Air Ride, and of course, I bombarded them with when is something going to come out for the GM truck. And obviously, being that the GM's running the independent front suspension, we're kind of out of luck for the time being, but I'm sure the engineers over there are going to be doing some kind of crazy stuff. I don't know, but I'm sure they get asked that a million times, so let's just kind of stomp that out right now. Right now, it is available for the Ford platform, but it is the absolute coolest setup that I have ever seen. You guys know the kind of the speed that my truck goes up and down on the airbags. This thing blows that thing away by miles. So Easton here is going to kind of talk you guys through the lift kit, but it's definitely the coolest thing. Take it away, brother.
Yeah, so what's up, guys? Yeah, you kind of have the main idea to it. It's a fully adjustable hydraulic suspension system. Basically, it takes a truck at stock level, goes up 13 inches without changing your ride quality. So basically right on an 8-inch Travel King coilover, and your steering and panhard is always aligned with your axle and frame. So no matter what level you set it at, you're gonna have the same ride quality all the way through. So that's really the cool part to this system, is that you have ride quality. You can set it at whatever level you want and not be leaning to the side. Your steering wheel doesn't change. Really allows us to do what we do. So we can run the truck if you want to.
So the whole truck can be controlled from your phone via the Ride Control app. Front and rear independently. So what are the heights that we're looking at right now? Obviously a little bit above factory, I would say, with the wheels, or is that to factory?
Yeah, so that's basically a factory height. It's maybe a little bit lower in the rear, and then up about 13 inches. So here's our lever arm. Basically this is our hydraulic ram that sits in the lever arm, and then your King's Travel coilover is underneath that. So basically wherever you set this, wherever this compresses to, that 8-inch Travel King coilover doesn't change. So you're always on the same suspension, always have the same amount of travel. So this is our steering and panhard mechanism. On both of these we have patents. The first one is our steering. So you can see this side doesn't move, it's completely stationary. And as we run it, we have a slide on one side that allows the triangulation to keep the axle centered underneath the frame. So we can run it up and down for you guys, get a look at it. So for this year, we're launching our new product, which is actually incorporating an airbag into the rear. This airbag is completely for towing. It's a self-leveling airbag. So basically, when you throw a trailer on, you'll get a little bit of sag, and this airbag allows it to level out without taking away from your ride quality as well. The products we're launching this year is our new dually system. We're super excited about it. Allows us to do the same kit that we have, but allows us to put on the dualies, the dual rear wheels. So super excited about it. Really gives it that mean stance when you drop it down, and then you can still use your truck to tow us. So this is another awesome product that we're excited to launch at SEMA this year. This is our new manual system. So basically it's the same 4-link suspension, you just get rid of the hydraulic portion and replace that with moving your coil over. So basically we have different mounts that you can put the coil over to adjust your suspension. It goes from 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and a 13-inch lift just by moving your coil over, and doesn't get change in ride quality. So it's kind of meets the market for somebody that wants a full-on awesome coilover system, but doesn't want to go all the way to the hydraulic system. So pretty excited to launch this product.
Well, and with that, guys, we're coming to the wrap of, I don't even know what day it is at SEMA anymore. I am so lost. Just went over and talked to the boys over at Gen Y Hitch. They gave me a couple shirts here. One of them I'm gonna wear because I'm a big fan of Gen Y hitches, and I've been super impressed with the solid product that they sent me. The other one here is a medium. So if you wear a medium, go ahead and leave a comment down below if you guys would like, and I will pick my my favorite comment to send this shirt to, because I don't want it to go to waste. So as always, guys, thank you for checking out my channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so now, because we still got another day at SEMA. And I think the last day here is going to be the coolest day, because that is the SEMA cruise. That is when all of these beautiful vehicles you see around us are going to hit the strip and shut down Las Vegas and just really cause quite the chaos. I've heard it can get pretty rowdy and pretty crazy, so I'm excited to bring that content for you. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out WORKFORITapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you gotta be willing to work for it. Also, don't forget to check out all the sponsors of the build. Like I said, I would not be here without them. I appreciate every single one of them that has put forth their money into my build to help me get to SEMA. So we definitely appreciate it, as well as I appreciate all of you guys watching. So with that, I'm out.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.